My boyfriend cheated on me, so I convinced him to get matching tattoos. I left the parlor after he got it first. I found out Josh was cheating because his Instagram DMs were wide open on his phone. I was looking up a restaurant menu because mine died, and there it was. Messages with Kayla from his work, heart emojis, late night plans, everything. We'd been together 2 years, and this is what I got. I didn't confront him. I acted normal for 3 days while the anger turned into something sharper. Josh had been talking about getting a tattoo for months, but never committed because he couldn't handle the pain. That's when the plan formed. I brought it up casual while we watched TV. What if we got matching tattoos for our 2-year anniversary? Something small and meaningful. He hesitated until I mentioned the anniversary part, then suddenly he loved the idea. Guilt works wonders. I spent 2 days researching symbols online. I needed something that looked like couple goals but actually meant the opposite. I found it on some ancient symbol database. A geometric design with clean lines that looked modern and cool. The actual meaning? It represented being a fool or unfaithful depending on context. 3 different sources confirmed it. I showed Josh the design, told him it meant balance and partnership. He said it looked sick and wanted it on his forearm where everyone could see. Perfect. I booked appointments at a downtown tattoo place for Saturday. Told Josh we'd get them done together to make it special. The night before, I almost chickened out, but then I saw fresh messages with Kayla planning their next meetup. We arrived at the parlor and my stomach was flipping. The artist Dale had full sleeves and looked bored with our simple design. He said 30 minutes each, no problem. Josh volunteered to go first because he wanted it over with. I held Josh's hand while Dale worked. Josh kept cracking jokes about the pain and taking breaks to check his phone. When Dale finished, Josh immediately photographed it for Instagram. His caption said, "Permanent commitment," with a heart. I almost broke character laughing. Dale wrapped Josh's arm and asked if I was ready. I stood up and said I needed the bathroom first. Josh nodded and went back to his phone. I walked toward the bathroom, then straight out the back exit into the alley behind the building. My hands shook driving home. I'd changed the apartment locks that morning while Josh was supposedly at the gym. I started throwing his clothes into garbage bags before he even called. He called 4 times. When I answered, he was screaming, asking where I went. I told him I knew about Kayla, knew everything, and wasn't getting matching ink with a cheater. He could Google what his new tattoo actually meant himself. Josh showed up 20 minutes later, pounding on the door. I threw his garbage bags out the window, told him through the door we were done and I'd already changed the locks. If he didn't leave, I'd call the cops. He finally left after his stuff landed in the bushes. That night, my friend Amber called dying laughing. Josh had posted the tattoo on Facebook and someone in the comments who knew ancient symbols called him out immediately. They said the design meant fool or betrayer. Josh deleted it fast, but screenshots had already spread through our friend group. His mom called the next day demanding to know what happened. I said, "Ask your son about Kayla," and hung up. She didn't call back. 2 weeks later, mutual friends told me Josh tried getting it covered. The cover-up cost 3 times what the original did and looks terrible. Some bulky geometric mess that doesn't hide the lines underneath. He tells people it's abstract art now and changes the subject when anyone asks. Josh blocked me everywhere, but I still see updates through friends. Kayla dumped him after a month when she found out he'd been texting another girl from their office. Guess some people never learn.